it, I'm paid. Look, baby, the body be fresh out the cage. I'm still the same. For minimum wage, they tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J's. I told them get right, start acting your age. Can't believe you tried it, bitch. You but I'm hard, but fuck it, I'm paid. Look, baby, the body be fresh out the cage. I'm still the same. For minimum wage, they tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J's. I told them get right, start acting your age. Can't believe you tried it. But I'm hard, but fuck it, I'm paid. Look, baby, the body be fresh out the cage. I'm better hard, but fuck it, I'm paid. Look, baby, the body be fresh out the cage. I'm better hard, better hard, better hard, better hard.
I don't know if we are going to be stuck or what. Yeah, that's a whole lot of no on this big bitch. So, I got a wallet full of money because today I gotta fill it up. I'm gonna fix the clunk, or at least figure out what the clunk is. We're gonna fix the sway bar links. We're gonna fix the sway bar links. We're going to do the transmission mount. Sway bar links. Not links, but sway bar bushings. So we got quite the drive ahead of us in this thing. So enjoy the drive. So I'll be happy to find the clunks and try and fix them. Maybe try and fix the whole second gear. Not fully disengaging clutch bullshit. So I want to give you guys a little story time on this truck, how I acquired it, how I found it, the time and money I put into it so far. So give or take a year ago, me and my buddy were looking for a truck for a company that we had, and we found a Chevy 1500 Silverado in Montreal. That's like 10 hours away. So we call up the guy, we're like, hey, you know, like we could be there Sunday, we'll pick it up and buy it then. It was like 10K, right? So we're like setting it up, right? We set it up Sunday, 8 o'clock in the morning, so we could drive it right home, right? So went up there, spent the night in Drummondville, took the rest of the trip to Montreal, got to the place. We're waiting there at 8 o'clock. The guy doesn't show up, so we call him. We're like, hey, you know, we set up a meet for Sunday at 8. Like, where the fuck are you? Right? And they're like, hey, sorry, we sold the truck and blah, 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 blah. And we're like, you couldn't have fucking notified us? We just fucking spent like a fuck ton of money and time coming up to this fucking shithole. Right? And the guy's like, nothing I can do for you. If you see another truck there, we can set something up for Monday. And we're like, what the fuck is wrong with you, right? So, on our way home, I'm scanning Facebook Marketplace, and we see a Chevy 1500. It was a 2000, it's like a 2001, 2002-ish. And we stopped in Rimouski to see that. And the guy went to start it and it wouldn't fucking start for like it cranked over for a good like 2-3 minutes before starting. And we're like, okay, no problem. You know, I have a spare Chevy. Like, we could definitely build one up, no problem. But I want to feel the body. So I start feeling under the fender wells and the box, and it's like, fuck that, bro. Fuck that. fuck that all the way to Texas, bro. Like, I don't want no part of that shit. Because, like, rust around here is a given, but when it's to that point, that's the reason my Chevy's fucking scrap right now, because the fucking amount of rust that had was the same amount mine had. So, didn't bother with that. So we get home, I'm on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm searching, and my buddy sends me a Facebook ad for this truck. It was in, where was it? Not Matan, Montjoli. It was in Montjoli. So I hit the guy up. I'm like, hey, you know, like, blah, 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 you know, like, what's wrong with it? What's it need? Like, how's it work? Guy's like, runs fine. Nothing's wrong with it. Doesn't need nothing. Freshly undercoated. You know, has a 6-speed transmission like I want it. Has fucking a 7.3 turbo diesel, dream engine. Has everything, literally checked all my boxes. So we get there, and we're talking, and it's like, I visibly see it dripping oil, right? And it's like, that's no problem. I could fix an oil leak. Turns out it was a rear main seal. I wasn't a mechanic at the time, right? So I was still learning. I'm like, fuck, that's a problem. I gotta drop the transmission just to fix that fucking huge puddle of fucking oil under the truck every 5 minutes. So, I dropped the we picked that up. We picked that up from Montjoli. I'm driving it home. The steering is fucking, like, terrible. Like, terrible fucking steering, right? But, fixed all that. So, I'm getting off track here. So, pick the truck up from Montjoli, drive it home, take some nice pictures while I'm there, and we get it. So, for like a couple months, it's running fucking mint, perfect. And then we have a coolant leak. It came with a radiator, so we changed the radiator. We're like, fuck it, change the thermostat while we're at it. So we're changing that, and the fucking, what's it called? Fucking thermostat, but the fucking, I can't find the proper term for it, sorry. But the fucking pulley that goes on that, the pulley jammed up, so it destroyed the belt. I'm driving down the road, the belt fucking destroyed. I try to stop, dude, there's like no brakes, nothing, because anyone who knows these fucking diesels, they run off the fucking belt. So you lose that belt, you're losing everything. Like, your truck's turning into a real big piece of shit then. So I'm going down the fucking street, I'm slamming the fucking brakes, like both feet to the fucking floor type shit, and I'm trying to fucking stop and I can't. So I'm fucking ripping, right? And I'm fucking trying to stop, can't stop. So I'm like, fuck. I rip into someone's fucking yard and I slam the fucking brakes to the floor, get it stopped. I turn around, I head home right the fuck away, right? Anyways, I'm trying to go home. I pull in like almost into the fucking ditch. There's no power steering, no brakes, no fucking, no power to it. So I'm just trying to get my shit, right? So I'm just trying to get home, right? So I get home, the belt's fucked. We take the fan off. We didn't do it the conventional way with the proper tools or nothing like that. We used the fucking air chisel. And when we put it back on, we didn't put Loctite. Again, I still wasn't a mechanic at the time, right? So I put that fucking shit on. I go to the store. The fucking fan falls off in mid-drive. I'm like, fuck it. I don't give a shit. So I leave the fan sitting there hanging in the fucking radiator type shit. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. So bring it back home, put the fan back on, we put a fuck ton of Loctite, and then we fucking tack weld the fan to the fucking thing. And it's not that bad, because it's pretty easy just to grind them off, right? And I'm not a very good welder, so chances are they're probably gonna break anyways. So I tack welded them, so that's not fucking moving no more. It didn't move yet, so thank God. So we fixed all that, no more coolant leak, and then I'm like, fuck, okay, time to start fixing some oil leaks, okay? So transmission, I fucking dropped that shit. I had zero mechanic experience. But I'm like, fuck it, I can't drive the truck, and I want to drive the truck, and I have no fucking choice to do that, right? So I fucking did it. I dropped the transmission. It was off for like a week or so. And fucking, I get the rear main seal out, you know, I cleaned it all, I put a new one in, I put the Loctite behind it, I did the whole fucking, I did everything to the manual type shit. So we got that done, and then I go to drive it again, and it's still leaking fucking oil. So I'm like, fuck. Valve covers, change those fucking things out, put new glow plugs in at the same time, and there was still a fucking leak. So I'm like, what the fuck? Change the high pressure oil pump lines. There we go. It's like barely leaking any oil now. Found the problems, bro. So now it's only leaking from the oil pan, but that's because where the dipstick goes in, right? There's a bunch of fucking silicone that they put around it, and it's leaking from that hole. So that's the only thing I got left to do, is to jack up the engine a little bit, pop the oil pan off, and put a new one on. Bada boom, bada bing. That's a little story on this truck. That's how I got it, and that's what I done to it so far, including the steering components and shit to make it drive straight. This is how I used to have to drive, like realistically. That's how I used to have to drive, like fucking TV show type shit. Fix that problem. No more issues there. We had a problem with no boost, but it was the MAP sensor. Changed that as well. Put a Motocraft one. Hey guys, if you're changing sensors or anything like that, go with the manufacturer brand. I know it's expensive, but you do not want no Chinese fucking garbage as a sensor, bro. That shit'll fault your shit within a fucking day or two. Garbage. Just get the man. Just spend it, bro. Spend the money. Save up. Doesn't matter. It'll fucking benefit you so greatly. That applies for every part. Usually you want manufacturer because it's the best, and I know it's fucking expensive, so not everybody can afford it. But if you have to skimp out on brakes and stuff, understandable. But sensors, bro, save the money and spend it, because it'll save your ass in the long run. Fucking school bus. So I gotta go stop, get some fucking gas and all that shit. Then I'm bringing this to the fucking shop. I'm gonna get my boss to drive it. He'll know what's wrong with it. Alright. Nice little fucking drive, I'll tell you that. Wow, what a fucking view. Jesus, this truck runs rough. This thing got leaf springs all the way around, so she's like bumpy. Not bumpy, but like it doesn't absorb much. It fucking bounces around quite a lot. So what I have done to this truck is cold air intake. I think there's a big turbo on it. It does not look like the stock turbo. It looks like a big turbo upgrade. I have an SCT scanner for it to add tunes and shit. Right now I'm running stock 7.3 tune. Just because I like it. I don't know. It has a full straight pipe, complete straight pipe. And that's pretty much all the power mods I have for it. I have weight reduction with a big ass hole in the floor right there and there. But this truck used to be an automatic. This truck was an automatic. It was converted over to a 6-speed standard. I wasn't the one who did it. And if I was, there wouldn't be a fucking huge hole in the floor like that. So now I bought this truck, and now I'm just fixing the previous owner's like neglected mistakes. Not saying he's a bad guy or anything, you know, like people are limited, but again, I just gotta fix his mistakes. No bad talk on the guy. He was a cool dude. He really was a really nice dude. No hate on that guy. He was fucking great. And I understand understand. Not everybody's fucking obsessive about fucking vehicles like I am. It is what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna get gas. I'm gonna start trucking down to my work. I'll see you guys in the next clip. What's up, guys? Stopping plates. I'm back from the last clip. It's been a whole fucking day. It's starting to get dark out. So we put the truck on the lift. I got the sway bar bushings changed. Got the transmission mount changed. It feels a hell of a lot better. This truck is finally feeling good. Come on, baby. Truck is finally feeling a lot better. It's a lot stiffer. Power. So we got that all figured out. As far as the steering and the slack and wander and shit, I need a new track bar. It's okay, they're not that expensive, so I'm gonna replace that soon. And then it should ride fairly good. And then after that, it's just the little odds and ends, like brake line brackets, a flywheel inspection plate, stuff like that, you know. So I'm gonna fix the track bar first and foremost, and then in the future I'm gonna change the glow plugs to some high quality Motocraft glow plugs with a high ass quality fucking glow plug solenoid. Get that all fucking over and done with, you know. Then no more trouble starting in cold weather. So that's not so bad. I wish I had more updates for you guys, but I don't. Since I changed the transmission mount, it clunks like never. Like there's no more clunk to it. The sway bar bushings, after I changed those, the truck feels 1,000 times stiffer, dude. It feels fucking nice, like solid. It doesn't feel flexible no more. It feels fucking like a tank. Best way I can put it, dude. This truck feels like a fucking tank right now. You know, like you got the screaming fucking diesel, the coal coming out the exhaust. Shit's fucking nice. It's feeling real fucking nice right now. So in the future, I'm gonna change a couple parts. The as far as that clutch noise, that's fairly normal in these fucking trucks. It is what it is, you know. So I'm gonna leave that like that for now. I'm gonna try and put a fucking flywheel inspection plate on it, see if that dims down the noise a little bit, because again, the flywheel is exposed, so there's not too much I can fucking do with that except deal with it, right? So truck ran good today. Went for a nice long drive. Everything was fucking fine. Shifter feels a lot better now. No more grinding in second most of the time. So that's good. Anyways, so yeah, I took a picture with mine and Daniel's truck. He has a 6-liter, same body style as this one. We were I let him take mine for a drive. He found it fun, so that's nice. I'm glad he enjoyed it. So his truck is a little lower than mine. It sits real fucking nice. It sits real good. I love the way his truck sits. If I ever get the option to lower this back to like his ride height, I'm going to. I'll start running 33s, maybe some wheel spacers. also put a water resistant sign, like a plastic sign, you know, people use for advertising. I cut it up and I shaped it to my grill, so now I have a grill blanket that's not really a blanket, but it's been fucking effective so far. And if you guys are searching for a grill blanket, just find a fucking sign, cut it up and use that. Water resistant one. Fuck, I was thinking of even like almost using like fucking cardboard with tarp around it. But it is what it is. That's what we're gonna use for now. That's what we're gonna use for the winter. Maybe even next winter. No clue yet. So yeah, today went quite nice. It's feeling fucking solid now. I'm happy with it. I need to fix my headlights and my flashers, because right now I have no choice but to use high beams or I don't have lights at all. And my flashers are like burnt and they keep burning, so there's something wrong there. I need new headlight housing. I have the fucking 2-piece. I want a 1-piece headlight style, so then there's no more fucking ugly fucking bullshit. So I'm gonna invest in some headlight housings, a track bar, and fixing the rear lights. And then the truck should be like borderline fucking perfect. Borderline perfect, dude. It's like week by week, paycheck by paycheck, we're getting there, boys. We're fucking getting there. Fuck, it's exciting. My God, is it ever exciting. The old girl ain't so bad after all. Sounds like a fucking airplane. Sounds like a fucking airplane, dude. I love it. It's still loud as fuck on the inside because the fucking hole in the floor, because this truck used to be an automatic. It was swapped over to standard. So now there's a big hole where they cut in the floor for that and the 4x4. And they never fixed it, and it's like fucking that big. So I don't know how to weld. I've tried to weld. I tack weld a little piece of steel there, and then I sound deadened like 6 layers around that and the 4x4. So the truck is like half as quiet as it used to be. It's half as loud as it used to be. It's a lot more quiet. But I feel like we can get it a little bit better than this, because this is fucking obnoxiously loud. It's crazy loud. I think I have a manifold that's leaking, so I'm gonna figure out if that's leaking or not. But I feel like there's one. I feel like it's that one. If I do them, I'm doing both sides at once. Just fucking why not? Change the bellow pipes and shit for the turbo at the same time. I already have the bellow pipes. So yeah, that's the update on the truck today, guys. Sorry about the late upload in the no ST video today, but I just needed to do this shit and get it done with. But on another note, I hope you guys are having a great day, a great weekend so far. I'm going to rip this to my town. I'm gonna rip this to my town. I'm gonna put the mic up a little closer to my mouth so I don't have to fucking yell at the top of my lungs. There we go. So I'm gonna bring this to my town, which is, we're almost there. And we're gonna hit some back roads. I'm gonna try and hit some drifts and shit. I don't think they plowed them, so I'm not quite sure how that's gonna go. But if they didn't, then there's a serious problem. If they did, awesome. So yeah, never mind. No, they don't plow that, and I don't feel like trucking this through the fucking snow and getting stuck. It's nighttime, I got no headlights. I don't want to deal with that shit. So scratch that whole plan. We're just gonna cruise. We're just gonna cruise. Sorry. I'm not a pussy or nothing. I just don't want to deal with all that hassle. I've been busting my ass all day. I don't feel like doing none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? But as far as drifting in this truck, it feels a lot better. I've been hitting drifts all fucking day with it. Not day, but like I'm on my way home and just test driving around the shop and around the roads near the shop is fucking perfect. Love it. So we're climbing fucking subscribers insanely fast. We're at like 335 now, and we're on track to definitely hit 1,000 subscribers in 2024, guys. I appreciate all of you. Like, it's fucking insane. I really hope you guys are enjoying the journey as much as like I'm enjoying like showing you guys. It's so fun. I love it. I love hearing you guys tell me stories about your cars, your trucks, and fucking your plans and stuff. Like, I love it. Keep coming at me with it. I appreciate all the Instagram DMs and fucking likes and stuff like that too. It's definitely something I'm grateful for. Can't believe how fast it's going. It's crazy. Fuck, it's a nice day. Today was a nice day. It was like flurries all day. Warmish weather. Like, I'm in like a long sleeve fucking sweater. That's it. No hoodie or nothing. I brought a hoodie, but didn't really need it. So, pretty happy for that. That was nice. It's nice when there's no freezing. I got my boss to drive my truck, and he said that's not the proper word. He said it seems that everything's working as it should, so that's good. Other than the fucking look at that. Look at the slack. It is what it is. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Paycheck by paycheck, week by week. We will get our fucking projects finished. On God we will.